everybody, my name is Maria Shiweda. I am Maria the Prophet. Thank you so much for standing by. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I have been gone for quite some time. It was very hectic on the ground. But let me bring you an update. A few updates on the resurrection of Prophet TB Joshua. There actually came two updates already. The last one was just about 2 weeks ago. I get updates like a lot, but I usually just give you the main ones. So about sometime in March, I gave you the update in January where his closest circle was being informed about his resurrection, and then where the pastors had to be in agreement with the event to take place, and that was closed and sealed. Now, these were people who were like in his closest circle. The update that came in after that January one, so this is now between March and April here. Sorry, between March and April, the pastors, the servants of God across the globe were being informed about the event. This is the stage where it was, and then just about 2 weeks ago, it can be 2 weeks, probably a week and a half now, I was actually directly connected to the event. I was performing the event, like that event is already performed. So like what I have seen way back, like when he was already walking, this time that was not the event. This time the event was that of Lazarus and Jesus Christ. The one that Lazarus come out of the grave. That was the event that took place, and this was just about it was within 2 weeks. So this is an event that I have been talking about for quite some time now, and I'm just happy to bring you updates on it, because for it to be me to talk about this very event here, I'm a little shocked. I'm overwhelmed a little bit, like it's me, but then that's what God have assigned to me. And well, for the past 7 years I've lived in divinity, major events. This event of the resurrection of Prophet TB Joshua, this event of the resurrection of Prophet TB Joshua, it might sound shocking, like shocking waves to you, but for me, the actual event that is shocking here is that it is of Prophet TB Joshua, not that it is resurrection. Because resurrection, this one for me, this is what kept me going, persisting in calling those prayer lines. It was because of this resurrection, and this is an event of 2016, but it was never, I was blinded. I was given the vision as soon as I read that New Testament. I was given the vision, but I was only given the explanation was just in part. Like I was in a very, very big circle. This is 2016, December. I was in a very, very big circle. It was just me standing at the very center of that circle. And there were two pastors, two prophets on the outskirts here. They were just watching me, just quiet. They were more like, it appeared as if they were on the left side. I'm just saying this for those who missed, who didn't watch my first videos. So on the right side, there was nobody on the ground. These two prophets on the left, they were at the circumference line of that circle. I was standing at the very center of that circle, and the two prophets were just standing at the circumference of the circle. They were not like inside, they were just like right there by the line, and they were not like together. They had space, there was space in between them. One was a little closer to me, one was a little bit far in front, almost like one was almost like on the side, the other one was more direct to my face. So, but they appeared to be on the left side. On the right side, there was nobody on the ground. It was just Prophet TB Joshua, but he was a light, a shining, shining light that was just pointing downwards on me. It was so shiny, you cannot see the body, you cannot see the head, but you know that is Prophet TB Joshua. That's now the things of divinity. I don't know how to explain it better. So now the part that was not explained to me, this is a light that is shining from above, shining on me. I am on the ground. The two other pastors were on the ground. For all those years, I have written to the Synagogue Church of All Nations because there were times when it was extremely hot on the ground, and I would call, and when I call, I ask to be prayed for by the prophet himself, because the attacks, as they happen, when you hear me saying an attack, it's a hammer hitting my head, it's a hammer breaking my arm. If I now try to read the Bible, that's the worst part of it, because things start coming out like from in between my bones, and that is painful. And then I'll be falling down, it doesn't matter where. Luckily I was in New York City where things are normal. It didn't really matter. So people would just think, well, you know, it's, you know. But yeah, so it was rough. So that part, the explanation, I was given the explanation, but it was missing that he actually had to depart. He actually had to depart, like it's a shining light that is just shining down on me. This is somebody not on the ground. For 6 years, I never understood that. I understood it when I heard of his physical departure. In the spirit, his departure was everywhere, but the confirmation on the ground, I didn't get it. I think I was the last person to actually get it. So, and when I got that, as soon as I got that, I was given, like, I was in a tour of lights, like it felt like liquid lights. So, but this is an event that is coming from very far. For all I know, I didn't know he was included in this resurrection. I thought he was going to watch me being his testimony, resurrecting somebody else. That is what I thought. So things happened the way they happened, and then the explanation started coming in. That was the very first thing that he explained, because at the time the whole of January, towards the end of 2020, the whole of December into coming up to that June 5th, I was actually talking to him as if he was in my house, as if he was like another person by me, with me. Like I'm talking to him as I'm talking to you now, like to another human being, like that. So I got a lot of instructions, but everything is so fast and I got to see a lot. People, these eyes have seen. These ears have heard. But that is divinity for you. So it's just shocking to me because he was not included in this issue of resurrection. It was never made known, like it was never brought to my knowledge because I was kept extremely busy. And towards this, like the first half of 2021, everything just went up busy. I was on my toes, like toes. It was rough. So yeah, but I just want to get to the part where I can like I can testify the actual the 2018, this 2018, that's the part, or that's the year that I really want to testify. Those are the events, because these will be the actual testimony of Prophet TB Joshua himself, because I have spoken to him for like I don't know, I know it was like maybe 15 seconds. So this is where I want to get to. But then there are a lot, the way the things unfolded, there are a lot of events that I need to cover there, but there is also a lot of events on the ground that I still have to do. God doesn't God doesn't give me a break like okay, now we're just discussing this issue and this is it. No, as I'm talking to you, I'm fighting somewhere. Like I don't know how to explain these things. So I'm talking to you, I'm fighting somewhere, or I'm talking to you, I am my assignments, the assignments don't stop, and he doesn't wait. When we discuss on that table, we discuss, and then we agree on one thing. Hopefully it's within my covenant. If it's within my covenant, I agree, and then that's it. It has to be done. If he says it's in the next 5 seconds, that's just that. That's how the world shutdown came about. Coronavirus, that's how it came about, and then that's how Russia issue came about, just like that. People, my very first video that I posted, it says God's final warning to humanity. That video, I don't know the kind of force that video carries. I don't know, because I just remember, even to speak, I was not able to speak at a time, because the very first thing that was taken away from me is my speech. It's it's still being built back up, but it's the process is slow. So every time I'm gone like this, I'm losing a lot, because I'm in divinity. It's like, I don't know if it's another language up there. I don't know how things operate up there, but I lose. It's the language that I lose. First thing, it's the language that I lose. I understand everything, but to be able to just say them, it takes me so much, because I have to connect back to my brain. It's rough. I don't know how to explain it, but I just thank God I'm able to I guess to report such things of this nature, just the me that I am. I mean, people, I have not dreamt of this thing right here. And you know, I'm somebody who ran away from God. Like, even after showing me everything, had me doing everything, I was still running away. But he was after me so much. He was after me. He made sure he fought me with something that I just cannot, like, I can't fight back. I just have to run back to him. There's no way, like, there's nowhere to go. That's how it happened for me. So, but yeah, the event of the resurrection of Prophet TB Joshua is on course. It's going to happen. It has already happened. Before, I have only seen, like, when he's already, like, out. At that time I had not seen how he came out of the grave, the actual grave. So when in between there, I was shown in bits and pieces, and then we're discussing in bits and pieces. But the actual performance that was to be done, that's what I did just about 2 weeks ago now. So it was major. It was so major. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. So for pastors, I don't know whether they are seeing what I'm talking about. I don't know. But you know what? Just sing along with me. Sing that song. I don't know who sang the song. But it's the song that says, "Take me into the Holy of Holies." Take me into the Holy of Holies. Take me in by the blood of the Lamb. Take me into the Holy of Holies. Take the coal, cleanse my lips. Here I am. You take me past the outer court into the holy place. I hunger and thirst for your righteousness, and it's only found in this place. People, I'm trying to sing. I can't. I thought I would have the grace. I thought I sang earlier so that I can be able to present. I was actually going to record something else. I didn't know this is what I was supposed to be recording. So this is what was happening when I at one point when I was singing. I thought it had stopped completely, but we have to end like we have to end it here. My arm is heavy right now. I am hot. Thank you again for listening. Thank you for watching. My name is Maria Shiweda. I am Maria the Prophet. Thanks again. God bless you all.